Now, here's a piece of ass. Nobel Peace Prize winner Betty Williams gave a speech Wednesday night at something called the International Women's Peace Conference and said that President Bush should be impeached. She told a crowd of about 1,000 that the administration had acted unconstitutionally. And then she said, quote, "Right now, I could kill George Bush." No, I don't mean that. How could you nonviolently kill somebody? I would love to be able to do that. She has now apologized for that remark. Why are Nobel Peace Prize winners so annoyingly stupid, Greg?
Well, let me first of all, how can you non-violently kill somebody? Let me tell you something, sweetheart. This is the question we've been trying to answer since the beginning of the war. Okay? This is not a new problem. And also, you know what, sweet potato? You didn't have to fly 13,000 miles to make this statement. There's a little thing we call the internet. You could have YouTubed it and probably been seen by millions of more people.
That's so true. She's from Ireland. They just have potatoes there.
What did she win the Nobel Peace Prize for?
She won the Peace Prize for, was it peace talks with Northern Ireland?
Sweet potatoes.
She shared the Peace Prize with Billy Jack, I think.
Really? Billy Jack. I love Billy Jack.
I'm starting to think we finally understand now why it took so long for Ireland to get peace.
Well, yeah, because you know when she received that award?
Wait, go.
I was going to say, I think Nobel Prize winners are so smart that they're stupid. Like, common sense just evades them.
That's
Clearly,
true.
she could have gone about this a little bit better.
But you know, the thing is, there are no really great Nobel Peace Prize winners left, are there? I mean, alive. I mean, they're all, like, nuts.
But everyone's been nominated for one. Joseph Stalin, Fidel Castro,
Yes.
Greg Gutfeld, Homer Simpson.
I was nominated 3 times. I turned it down each time. I didn't have a good dress to wear.
You're the
for the
Susan
ceremony.
Lucci of Peace
Yes,
Prize.
I am the Susan Lucci of the Nobel Peace Prize nominees. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Right, Bill?
No, that's how we role play.
Yes, exactly. All right, turn that frown into a crown. Pageant directors have made their decision. Miss New Jersey, Amy Palumbo, will be able to keep her crown despite photos she admits we're not in a ladylike manner. I'm falling apart. Board members decided the pictures don't merit stripping her of the title, but they do merit making fun of her behind her back. We've seen the pictures. Are they as bad as you think? Is her behavior in those photos that surprising? I mean, she's Miss New Jersey, Alicia.
I mean, anybody that's been in college has photos out there like that. This girl should be happy these got leaked. Nobody cares about Miss New Jersey.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Their pictures are so mild. This was obviously a scam that she did to get attention.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. She'd never get this much press just as Miss Garden State, New Jersey.
So, how should she be punished, Nick?
I think she ought to be the next Nobel Peace Prize winner.
It always comes back to that.
I think she's a lock for Miss Congeniality, especially with that shot.
Yeah, there's some great shots there. Greg, what do you make of this woman?
Let me tell you something. This, to me, perfectly demonstrates. Most people don't know the difference between Miss America and Miss USA.
Yes.
This demonstrates the difference because she's from Miss America, right?
Yeah.
And so the pictures come out. There's no nudity. There's no booze. There's no drugs. There's nothing great. But Tara Connors, now that's a party, okay? You got drugs. You got booze. You got hot girl-on-girl lesbo action. I'm like, okay, see, that's the point here, people. You marry Miss America, but you cheat on her with Miss USA.
And then you're caught in a hotel room with Mr. America.
And Marion Barry.
Yes, and Marion, yes.
Who are all these people with the black tape on them?
Yeah, well, that's what she's into.
Like,
It was a costume party.
She loves to blindfold her friends.
very disappointing. I was
From New
hoping
Jersey, and that's very popular.
That's your little room for fantasy.
Yeah, exactly.
I think she should be punished by taking away her self-tanner. The girl has been laying it on a little too thick. She's really orange. I'm not liking it
She
too much.
does have a carrot consistency to her.
Bill-
I want to dip her in some sort of hollandaise sauce.
Bill, she's definitely an overrated beauty pageant winner, don't you think?
Oh my God, that's the whole thing I keep thinking when I see these pictures, aside from being kind of aroused, is that the best Jersey can do?
Yes.
I feel like the runner-up has a hair lip, Greg, because she's not that great.
Actually, she's the only girl from Jersey that has a few enough secrets to actually run.
My question is, do you think that Matt Lauer was turned on when he was interviewing her this morning?
I don't know.
That early, the Rogaine still seeping into his brain. I don't think he's
His
cognizant
hair
of
wasn't
anything.
prickling up. Okay. Michael Moore says our healthcare system sucks. Why can't I speak? In between stuffing his face with giant pies and slow-moving children. Could it be that Michael Moore's weight problem is the real reason why our country's healthcare is in a sorry state? Mike Huckabee thinks so, saying that Sicko maker Michael Moore adds to the country's healthcare woes by being a mountain of lard. Huckabee is the former Arkansas governor running for president, and he recently lost over 100 pounds by eating leaves, twigs, and small insects. Moore's latest film condemns our healthcare system while playing up those of other countries like Cuba and England. But is Huckabee right? Isn't it the fault of fat people that we're in this mess? Nick?
I'm just trying to get over the fact that we live in a world where the governor of Arkansas is skinny and a Hollywood director is a fat load.
Yes.
So true.
But, you know, the good thing is that Huckabee is also using his extra chins now to house the homeless in Arkansas. So solving more than one problem.
Well, I mean,
I like that one.
Yes, Janice?
I got nothing for the
Well, I mean, if a guy is really, really fat, basically what Huckabee's saying is you can't have an opinion on health care.
well, first of all, it's pronounced Huckabee. It's not Huckabee, it's Huckabee. And second of all, I mean, we should listen to this guy. He dropped like 110 pounds. He knows what he's talking about. But the other thing about Mike Huckabee is he does not believe in evolution. And I will not listen to a person that blames all our problems on a talking snake and an apple. The fact that this guy's running for president is a disgrace.
But, Bill, I look at you and I don't believe in evolution.
I'm thinking, who? Have we even heard of this guy? I mean, Michael Moore is such an easy target. And full disclosure, I interviewed him recently. He knows he's fat. He knows he's large and in charge. But he's trying to lose the weight, Mike. So lay off
He's
of him,
not going to
Huckabee.
lose the
You know,
weight.
Go ahead.
say one of the great things about America is that we don't have to choose. Both of these guys are douchebags, to use a Central Jersey term, that I believe is Miss New Jersey's baptismal name.
Greg, the thing that bugs me about Michael Moore is that he often compares America to other countries' health care, and I've lived in London. Nobody likes their health care.
Right.
It's a bunch of baloney.
Well, the thing that bothers me about this, Greg, and I'll tell you, is the fact that Mike Huckabee, here he is, he wants to be president of the United States, but he admitted in the same statement that he never saw the film.
Yes.
Okay? So here we got a guy who has not taken the time to evaluate the evidence thoroughly. He's making wild assumptions and accusations, and then he's attacking all the wrong people. If that's what I wanted a president, I think I've already got one.
I think we need to see a picture of Mike Huckabee biting someone's brassiere.
I don't know. I don't think you need to see a movie. I don't think you need to see a movie to have a review on it. But that's just me, because I'm lazy. All right, I want to move on. Is man's home really his castle, or is he just a pawn on a chessboard run by women? Ooh. A new study is out and it finds women have more power than their husbands in making decisions and dominating discussions. You need a study for this. The lead author of the study says this suggests marriage is a place where women can exert some power, since apparently they don't assert power anywhere else. Is this really saying that no matter what, women always get their way, Janice?
Yes, absolutely, because we're in charge of whether or not you get playtime activities.
No, we can get porn.
Oh, you can get porn, but activity time is us, so. And we all like being on top.
New Jersey.
Yeah, exactly. All we have to do is just go across into New Jersey and we get whatever we want.
Right.
Beauty pageant.
You know what, Greg?
Gymnastics.
I don't know. I mean,
You know, this study really came as a surprise to all of us who grew up on the honeymooners.
yes, exactly.
Right. I saw this thing, Greg, I saw this thing, and I was like, oh, great, another study from the Department of Duh. You know, are these the only people that have never seen an episode of Everybody Loves Raymond?
It's true. But here's the thing. You know, they talk about men have power because they have lucrative careers. That is so not true. The moment you step in your house, doesn't matter how much money you make, and that woman has never worked a day in her life, it doesn't matter. You are owned. It's
You
not
are
about money.
so whipped.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Men are weak.
You know,
Men are
Greg-
easy.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
Greg, my dad used to always say something.
What? What did he would say?
Oh, I was gonna say, my dad used to always say, I don't care about justice, I just want peace.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, say whatever you want, lady, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yes, honey, just shut up.
It's true. That's the only thing that works in my household. What about you, Bill?
Mine, too. In fact, we have similar conversations, and I live alone, Greg.
Yes.
Just shut up. And I'm talking to the mirror.
I thought you lived with two
Yeah.
bodybuilders.
Huh? Well, it's just me with my head in a cutout. And then I look in the mirror. Yeah.
Aroused.
All right. Enough of that. People, we must take a break. We must take a break. Stop this nonsense. Stick around. If you go away, so help me God, I will find you. Didn't think English bobbies could look any more ridiculous? Well, get ready to have your bangers mashed, mate. Should Milky Ways be as heavily taxed as Marlboros? Considering I smoke both, color me worried, as well as very, very sticky. When, oh when will Nora, the Piano Playing's Cat album finally drop? One thing's for sure, if you download her first single illegally, she'll totally hiss at you, and maybe even cough up a hairball.